Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Ty with another new bullish crypto analysis. Let's dig in and take a look at the market news that could impact Bitcoin and crypto. We're back with the nice slides. All right, so we saw this earlier in my other video. Crypto market was red. Stock market is mixed. We had some high performers, Google. We have AMD and a few others in the greens, about 60% in the green, 40% in the red. This may be a sensitive topic for some people because it has been politicized, but I don't want to make it political. I'm just reporting the facts here. COVID deaths are spiking again after again near previous highs, despite news saying that Omicron is less dangerous. You can see here, and this is according to World Worldometers and CNBC. So you can see here, this is where we are on the chart. Let me get the highlighter on here for you. We've been trending up, and it's matching our previous August highs here for death rates. And we have also higher bumps up here in January of 2021 and around April, May of 2021. But according to CNBC, this week, the U.S. COVID death toll hit its highest level in about a year, rising 39% over the last 2 weeks. So if you just measure the weeks over weeks, it's trending at an annual high. So it's scary. So please be safe and take precautions and do what you need to do. In the U.S. alone, yesterday, we had over close to 3,000 deaths. India, 1,728. So it's picking up again. And as you know, we saw this in March of 2020, what kind of impact it had on the market. So something to keep your eye on. And be safe, please. The Ukraine situation is continuing with U.S. sending troops to Europe. U.S. President Joe Biden is sending extra troops over there. It's been reported around 2,000 to 3,000. So here we go, 2,000 from Fort Bragg, and another 1,000 from Germany and Romania. I'm not sure how these few thousands will do against Russia's reported 100,000 troops at the border. So it's curious. This is according to BBC and CNN. Moscow, they still deny planning to invade Ukraine. I think they're just having a military camping session at the border. Additionally, U.S. officials have reported Russia has moved blood supplies to the Ukraine border. I'm not sure if blood supply is needed for camping, but somebody might get hurt while they're camping with 100,000 troops near the Ukraine border. Remember, Russia did not have little green men in Crimea. They actually did. They confessed later. George Soros, according to CNN, said that the China crisis, the real estate crisis in China, may not be repairable, and that their model was built on unsustainable benefits from local governments, and encourage people to invest their savings in properties. And I'm not sure if you just Google on YouTube some of China's property, you see that many of them sit empty. It's like a ghost city. They build these ghost cities with giant towers and buildings, and it just sits empty. And a lot of them are just like have weed growing around them. So this crisis is scary. Um, we take a look at the next slide here. Evergrande or Evergrande, however you want to pronounce it, it's been reported that they're at the verge of collapsing. And according to Dr. Marco Metzler, he believes that they could the Evergrande financial crisis could trigger a similar crisis as we faced in 2008, and that was a very tough time for many people. So they haven't collapsed yet, but it's reported that they're on the verge of collapsing. And one of their project was this ocean flower island, and the government has asked several of these buildings to be torn down because of issues with safety. It's crazy. It's beautiful though. This artist rendering. This is being built or was being built on an artificial island. China has a really good way of building artificial islands, especially in the South China Sea, on islands that may have belonged to other countries. This is bullish news for the U.S. Western states consider taking digital currency as tax payments. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not so sure I want to pay my taxes with an appreciating asset like Bitcoin. But I think this is moving in the right direction. So Wyoming and Arizona put forward proposals that would allow those states to accept tax payments in the form of digital currency. As you know, in the U.S., the only form of tax payments that states accept and the federal government are U.S. dollars. And other states have talked about accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment outside of tax. So that'll be interesting to see going forward. The risk to the U.S. dollar is big if this is realized. I'm sure there will be some battles being fought in the U.S. government and also in the back, with the special interest groups supported by the banks. Don't you ever wonder how banks come up with similar messages among different big banks? There's an organization called the American Bankers Association. They're an interesting group. So expect some resistance. FTX, now valued at around $32 billion, said Wednesday that it has entered an agreement to acquire Japanese crypto exchange Liquid for an undisclosed sum. Sam, good job. He's, I think, the wealthiest person under 30, I believe. And if he's back in Solana, I don't know about you, but I'm going for Solana, holding Solana, buying more Solana. Not financial advice, of course. So the deal also includes Quinon Corporation, which was one of the first crypto exchange to register with Japan's financial services agency. So them buying up these companies will help them expand into the Asian market. FTX is already grown pretty big, and they're an exceptional exchange. According to CNBC, Metaverse real estate sales top $500 million and are projected to double this year. I haven't gotten any Metaverse real estate uh, pieces, and I don't think I will. I like crypto, but I'm not so sure about um, Metaverse land and real estate. So sales of the real estate in the metaverse topped 500 million last year and could double this year, according to investors, analytic firms. That's kind of redundant there. They're high risk though, and it's too high for me to enter. So far, the big four for the metaverse include Sandbox, Decentraland, CryptoVox, Voxel, and Somnium. I'm not familiar with the last two, but I'm very familiar with the first two. Sandbox is, if I was to hold any crypto, Sandbox would, as far as metaverse, Sandbox would be my bet. And that is the end of our market news that could impact crypto. Thanks for joining. I appreciate your time. I might do another video today. I'm not so sure yet, but for sure, I will be returning tomorrow. Take care. And remember, if you found value, please leave a comment in my YouTube section. Go ahead and smash the like, ring my bell, and hit subscribe if you haven't. Take care. Peace.